Hur står det till, Thorsten?
Det är bra.
Yes. I'm going to be a little personal here before I get into it. So, when it comes to how it happened to fall out, how I happen to come to be, or whatever you want to call it, because it is, as Eckhart Tolle explains perfectly, thinking happens. You cannot help what you think. It just happens. You think all sorts of random bullshit throughout the days when you are awake. And my personality is I am kind of the worrying kind. I am a very active person. There is an echo in here, as you can hear, since I have basically no nothing. And I am also, I have hardcore tendencies, or whatever you want to call it. When I do something, it's all in or nothing. And of course, this isn't perfectly healthy, as anyone can imagine. So this needs to be balanced with something. And the things that I choose to balance this with is what I refer to as stillness practices. That is to say, deep breathing and inner body awareness and just lying down and total stillness and so on. And I highly recommend doing this, since it has both obvious and subtle benefits, or whatever you want to call it. Of course, do not overdo anything. You don't need to go for some kind of Vipassana 10-day silent retreat or whatever. You can do this at home, you can do it at work, you can do it outdoors. Yeah, it's flexible. And when it comes to this, of course you can just lie down straight on the floor, like so. However, a little comfort might not kill you. So I have a sleeping mat here and a cotton blanket. And that is more than enough when it comes to comfort for me. Transition slowly, of course, if you want to aim for some kind of simplicity. So, let's see here.
Ja, nästan.
Yes, that's ultra nice. So, I'm going to give you a simple deep breathing exercise example, and it's super simple. Of course, the amounts are up to you, the timings are up to you. I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes. You can do it for 5, you can do it for 10, you can do it for 15, you can do it for half an hour, what have you. It's up to you. Safety first, transition slowly, variation are my main recommendations when it comes to basically everything. There is a scratch here in the echo. Maybe the echo is what is causing the scratch, I don't know. Yeah, so the exercise is as follows. I will breathe in through my nostrils, both of them. I will have my mouth closed. No distractions going on whatsoever. No music, no podcasts, no YouTube videos, no audiobooks, no kids screaming in the background, no nothing. I recommend safe places and no distractions. And also I recommend that you relax and focus as much as possible. Don't force yourself. This is going to be a nice experience that hopefully benefits you. And it goes as follows. I breathe in deeply, not exaggerating anything, but deeper than normal. I'm closing my eyes, of course. I'm going to lie down on the back, you will see. I breathe in deeply and count to 1 in my head. Pause just slightly, you don't have to overdo it, anything. And then I breathe out deeply, pausing slightly, not overdoing anything, counting to 2, breathing in deeply, pausing slightly, counting to 3, and so on. And then I do that for 10 times. Deep inhale 1, deep exhale 2, deep inhale 3, deep exhale 4, deep inhale 5, deep exhale 6, deep inhale 7, deep exhale 8, deep inhale 9, deep exhale 10. And then, as relaxed as possible and as focused as possible, I breathe in and count to 10. And if you repeat this cycle that I am about to explain here for a number of times, let's say, for the sake of the example, the 15 minutes that I'm going to do here, when you are counting to 10, the counting will slow down automatically. So I breathe in through my nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or what have you, counting in my head. And then I hold my breath for 10 seconds as well, counting in my head, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or whatever. It doesn't matter if you count it fast in the beginning, because you will count slower as the time progresses, or as the now unfolds over time. And then I exhale and count to 10 in my head. And then I hold the breath for 10 seconds there as well, or counting to 10 in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I just start over again from the beginning, like deep inhale, 1, counting in the head. Deep exhale, 2, counting in the head, until I am at 10 again. And then I inhale deeply for 10 seconds, hold my breath for 10 seconds, exhale deeply for 10 seconds, hold my breath for 10 seconds, and then I start over again. And then I repeat this simple cycle for the amount of time that I have chosen. And if you are to do this, you do it for the amount of time that you have chosen, or just improvise or whatever. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to do it. So I set the timer here for 15 minutes. Yeah. Cirka. Yes, and as I was saying, this is just an example. Feel free to copy it. Feel free to check out other sources as well. The amounts are up to you, the timings are up to you. I recommend that you relax and focus as much as possible, and do it without distractions. You can lie down, as I am about to do here, but you can do it in other positions as well. So, 15 minutes. See you later.
If he yawns, he yawns.
Ease into it and ease out of it. Stillness practices are obviously something that I highly recommend. Because if you look at it, life in general is very random, chaotic, changing all the time, and thinking happens, and it can have a huge momentum. You can get really like, and it might be a good idea, therefore, to calm things down occasionally. I recommend that you do this on a daily basis, that you have some kind of stillness practices going on a daily basis, and maybe it's a good idea to do it somewhere at the start of your day, regardless of when you happen to wake up, somewhere in the middle of your day, and maybe somewhere at the end of your day. For example, however, this is just an example. Check out other sources as well, think for yourself, try things out, and so on. Simple deep breathing exercise example. Anyway, you get the picture. I highly recommend that you try it, and the amounts are up to you, the timings are up to you, and so on. Do it as simple as possible, and I hope that it benefits you. It probably will if you do it, and the thing is, the same principle applies here that applies when it comes to exercise, when it comes to healthy eating. Because it is boring, of course. But on the other end of the spectrum of boring is fun. So if you can't be totally bored, you probably can't be totally having fun either. So the thing that I was aiming for to say was do it regardless of how you feel or what you happen to think or whatever. Because maybe you will never feel like calming down, and then you will just run through all of your life, and then when you are, 70, 80, 90, you will sit and wonder, what happened? There's nothing wrong with doing, there's nothing wrong with talking, and so on. However, there's nothing wrong with stillness either. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome now. Do try it out. Hey.